What the fuck are the kitties? The girls. What the fuck, dude? That's bad funny. I doubt there's gonna be ever any girls in our Discord server, but maybe we get some e-girls. No, yeah, I think I just made you. Yeah. What? Got it. So go like this settings. Where's permissions? Ain't no way this stream Bro, you know the funny thing is? I was like talking and shit. I was fucking talking and literally it just stream crashed. I literally screamed, "No, the internet!" Wait, what? Click on everything until you see the members? What do you mean? Fuck. Do I have to? Oh, no, I think you're it. Maybe I just have to close it. You have to be it, because it doesn't even say I'm an owner. Why does it say I have the fucking... Oh, that's just like... Okay. Control F? No, can't Control F it. Alright, well, I'm gonna hide this, because there's a reason why. Just in case. My account. Yeah, bro, I don't fucking know. I do not know. Video background. Yo, I'm getting into some weird territory, man. Go in settings in the server. Oh, let me make this bigger. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. Well, I got to something that says permissions. Alright. Alright, hold on. Let me show you. Shit. No, yeah. So you go to, is it at announcements or welcome? Look, this is what I have for permissions. Oh. Alright, now what? Click transfer owner. Where's that? You say it's in overview? You sure? There. Yo. Holy shit, man. Finally. Whew. Well, we learned something. Discord time. Pause to save for it. I'm telling you, bro, it's the DDD. It's the DDD. The DDD takeover, the conquering. No, it's alright. I don't know how to do that shit now. What is this? Snow's giving? What the fuck is? Alright, whoa. Okay. It was a little break. Little break from the drama, but we back to the drama. Yeah, that low-key hurt my brain. My brain needs to like dissolve for a little bit. No,
reckless abandon, and it would have happened had I not figured out how to stop the escalation without him. Given what I've seen of his character and heard about his reputation in other communities, this type of harem was not unusual. Man, what the fuck? Let's go. And let me be crystal clear, I am not expanding on the legal issue, because even though I'm leaving, I still don't want to hurt the community. Smash doesn't deserve that. He's not. So the legal issue will remain.
Wait, it's showing right. Yeah.
Private, unless BTS brings it up, I guess. Which I guess now they might. This is getting crazy. This is also a Slack message which says, Ken would 100% rather watch the world burn than give up on the cash cow he has. Alan said, yup. So we're not sure who this redacted person is, this person he's talking with. Ken would eventually cause the world to burn because of what he's doing, but we'll cross that bridge later. Yup, if it happens, that's because of Ken, not us. No, it will be.
It's the king of Smash. Why is there so many people named Ken?
With no evidence
the fuck? So many Kens.
The second call was perhaps one of the most frustrating.
Stop naming your kid Ken. Then maybe
every
not.
attempt at collaboration or strategizing was met with stonewalling, refusal, or outright hostility. Alright. I'll say this. What it sounds like.
Bro, it's grassroots, so technically we have to chop this shit down. No. Well, I guess you could burn trees too.
With Alan, they weren't interested at all. They just said no a bunch of times. They said no a bunch of times.
Chopping grass.
But then it seems that Alan then brought up the point where they kind of had to, because there was this legal issue. And I guess Ken called his bluff, is what happened. The only time I raised my voice, I think that may have been the first time I've done so in a business call, was in the conversation where I yelled something to the effect of, why won't you work with me? I love that there's caps here and caps here. Let it happen. Let the can of worms open. Prepare for the pastas, my friends. Why won't
prepare for the
I
pastas?
at the time, regret doing it and own up to the fact I did. And I guess in Panda's original
gonna mow down the
miscommunication or bad interaction. Yes.
Bro, fucking John Deere that shit up.
End of that hour and a half call. God, what I would give to hear that call, dude. What I would give to hear it. Someone had to record it. Ken finally reveals to me that they have already sold sponsorships across primarily BTS streams in 2022, which I later found out was Papa John.
Papa John.
Because it may impact that sponsor deal.
Yo, you know what funny thing is, dude? You know, like how Papa John's went through like that whole shit with like the owner of Papa John's being like a misogynist or racist or some shit. I don't know, some shit, some drama, and so basically Papa John's like went in the shitter. Imagine like this was Papa John's freaking comeback. Like this is their comeback mechanic. Free pizza. Yo, that's a pretty good comeback mechanic. But it was literally their comeback. And imagine it just gets fucked over by like the Smash scene. It probably will never, because like, Smash scene ain't that big, but like if there is any chance, that would be crazy. To have a figurehead? Actually, not. Wait, why is it a bad idea? Honestly, there should just, I don't know. What's up, Super? Welcome back, man. I don't know. That's the problem with having like one sole head. It's just like any tyranny type shit. It's just like things get too like. I hate when things get too like crowdy like everything goes with one wave. I like when there's just like mad different unique shit happening. That's what I like. We need a Queen Elizabeth. I don't know about that, dude. That bitch will get canceled in like the first tiara she puts on her head. Low-key, everything has done something shady, except your boy. Nah. But everyone, and that's the thing, everyone has a different word for shade, like a different meaning for shady. Like fucking when a mother or a father is stealing food and water for like their starving children type shit, like that's not really that shady, unless if like obviously you're putting yourself in that scenario, then yeah, that's like fucked up. But like if you're forced in that scenario, then like there's different types of shady. Like Yeah. I don't want to get too controversial, so let me chill. Did you know Queen Elizabeth is a certified mechanic? I beat 2 people. I haven't fought anyone else on quick play yet with the ugliest Steve tennis skin. Oh my gosh, not the Steve tennis skin. That's the worst Steve skin to lose to. Low key, the tennis skin. It's a fucking. He's playing. It's a tennis player, bro, in a fighting game, and he's winning. They're Slim Shady. Check DMs. What's that? At this moment, like, what are DMs? You've been invited. I've been re-invited. Ooh! Let's go. Wait, is this? What's this? Why is there 2 different servers now? Is this one like a better one? So that means I have to re-invite the boy. The super boy. How do you do it? Invite. Boom, 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 boom. I'd be a trash Rosa in your average online TK. Really? You found like hit you with the expansion pack. Bro. Yo, Pulse need to be a video game developer. Free expansion, dude. A game that's actually finished that you pay $60 for. You don't have to pay $60 for an unfinished game, and then pay another $20, $30 every fucking 2-3 months. Wow, it's amazing. I'm lucky. I'm lucky in 2022. Nah, but deadass, dude, that's fucking fire. Thank you so much. Like, no facts, dude. Like, that shit look crazy. That's so awesome. Yeah. Voice channels, bro. The day we hear each other's voices, that's gonna be a funny ass thing. Memes, cool. Looking for players, cool. Self promo, that's so, yeah, that's awesome. I definitely, self promo is definitely an awesome thing. What the hell is that? I made a few servers before, but I never looked that good. Low-key, yes, it's public. Well, I don't know about public, but like I don't know if it's like search up public, but like as far as like you can join, yeah, of course you could join. Do you want to post? You want to post your Discord in chat? So, well, honestly, I can add you so we could be Discord buddies, and then I can invite you to the server. Like, it's not officially out. Like, it's not officially, but like, I'm not gonna be like, no, you can't join. Like, low key, it's like this is like the secret. This is like the secret freak. You send your user, nice. Like the secret service. Did you hear my voice? No. Wait, yeah. Wait, I did hear a voice. What the fuck? Wait, talk again. Bro, of course this is... Bro, of course that's your fucking thing, man. Motherfucking clown, man. Hold on, I'm gonna... Oh, hell no. Shut the fuck up. Yo, I heard it a little bit. I heard it in the replay. Oh, you dipped. I put my earphones like closer to you. I mean closer to my ears so I could hear you, because it was like kind of far. I never really put my earphones like on my ear. I always like put it to the side so and like just blast it. Shit, wait. Damn, so I'm talking in this? Oh, my bad. Yo, that's crazy. No, yeah, like I've seen all this Discord stuff and I've done it like a little bit, but I never like actually. How do I get out of this shit? Get me out. Oh, you just click it. Okay. I'm back on the stream. Add friend, right? How do you add people? Add friend. Oh, whoops. Oh, I didn't even freaking copy it. Whoops. Scooty. Wait, so is it still UR or is it just R? I'll just test it. Scooty or booty. Here. I'll try the U first. Oh, let's go. Let's go. And then yo, you got Spider-Man? What is that? Bro, is that like Spider-Man like 3 or something? What Spider-Man is that? OG. This. Scorchify. Scorchify the legend, man. Fucking legend. Okay. Should be good. Alright, back to the drama. Mystery VC? Question mark? What do you mean? That's from the first one? Really? He has his mask torn off in the first one? Oh, okay. No, I remember now. Oh yeah, from Green Goblin. Yeah. Oh yeah, when he fought the Goblin. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. All right, close this shit. All right, back to Sherlock Blue. Sherlock H box.
And the call by thanking him for his time and for helping me understand his perspective better. The way he ends, you were kind of hostile. Man, what the?
That's hype, dude. Yo, Pulse, thank you so much. Definitely got
I'm not saying anyone's right here. I'm not saying anyone's right here. I'm just
some way, somehow. Definitely gonna pay you back. I don't know how. Obviously, if you want money, then I could just give you money. But if you don't want money, then in another way.
It was a hugely bad argument, and it was a pissing contest. It got really bad. Smashful Coolish claims I threatened to shut down BTS's operation. I believe they were referring to this particular interaction in that second call, but I distinctly remember because of how pedantic. That's the first time I seen the word pedantic.
Pedantic. I actually never heard that word. I'm learning.
Okay. This is him recalling that call with Ken. Also of note, in that second call with Ken, I come up with the idea of giving them a multi-year deal as the official analyst that's done remotely of the Panda Cup. So every single stream that we do, we'd hire them for $40,000. I don't think he even let me tell him the number. I recall we had an exchange that sounded like something like this. Ken, why don't you offer your deal to events in 2023? It's stupid good, they'll all take it. Hell, even if we'd consider it because it's so good, just leave the events in 2022 alone. Alan, we could do that, but let me clarify something with you. According to you, every event we offer this to in 2023...
I don't got a mic. I'm
right?
post.
Right.
Have to get an arena.
So in this hypothetical
Oh,
situation, if
I
they
won't play.
all sign us next year,
I'll play after this video.
BTS would be making less revenue in 2023 and possibly 2024 if we keep this up, right? Ken? Yeah. Me. So if BTS took a multi-year contract as the analyst desk of the Panda Cup starting in 2022, BTS would probably make more money than if they streamed every event in 2022. Ken? Probably, yeah. So why doesn't making more money work for you? Ken? Because that's not what we want. Giga Chad! He held firm. And if someone can make that Patrick meme, please, you know Patrick talking to the Man Ray?
I don't know if that's a Giga. I don't know. I don't consider that a Giga Chad moment.
Oh my. Okay. No, this is incredible. You know what? I believe
that's arrogance.
I believe 100.
I feel like it just seems like the Ken fellow is a very like that's the thing. This dude Allen could be just portraying him that way. So I don't know. I don't know the dude, but just from the quotes that he's been saying, Ken seems like a very arrogant dude.
Conversation. I will say, could they have made more money? Yeah, but he wasn't in it for that. Following that call with Ken, I brainstormed for days to figure out any way I could prevent escalating that legal issue any further until I finally figured out change everything we've been doing up to this point. God, I just want to know what that legal issue is. Is it the modded Smash Bros? I worked on incorporating feedback from TOs and BTS and spent a full 2 weeks completely reorganizing the back end of the Panda Cup into version 2, doing financial modeling, this completely
nah, bro.
was designed for two
Nah, bro.
purposes.
I don't let that shit slide. If somebody does something for me, I make sure I pay him back.
Which was a common thread in our early
You won't even know.
to not
You'll be
interfere or
sleeping.
harm existing
You'll be
business
sleeping,
relationships
and
with
you
the
under your Christmas tree, there'll be like
Apparently,
a million
he
PS5s.
remodified
And be
things
like
so
that's
people
from me.
would have their events.
Well, I guess when it happens, it's probably gonna be a few years. Hopefully, it's like PS7 or some shit. Like 5 PS7s.
Stepping around them. The legal
Every
issue
time
is
someone
still
mentions
there, just
BTS, I
won't be
keep
the
thinking
center
of.
attention
Yeah,
for a
me
long
too, man.
time or ever,
Me
hopefully.
too.
That's so
Every time.
fucking ominous. What are we talking about? Is all Smash tournaments on the wrist
K-pop.
just never happening? What is
We
it?
listened to K-pop like on stream a few weeks ago. I forgot there was a viewer that wanted to listen. I learned who Pink something. I forgot what their girl's name was.
To apologize for the second call being so rough. I feel like, why would he apologize if Ken was being the bad one, right? Alright?
Well, that's the thing, dude.
Someone already-
I don't know. That's the thing. Bad people just don't apologize, and when they do, sometimes it doesn't even mean shit. A lot of times you get like the good person over apologizing, even though they're not the problem. Like that's where you gotta kind of hold back, cause like the thing is about being a good person is like when shit doesn't happen, you immediately usually blame yourself. You're like, bro, why does it, like, what can I do? It's all my fault. Like, it's all that type shit. So like that's why people especially nicer people over apologize, and then and then the situation thinks that they're the problem, but really in reality the other person's a problem, and it's just just let it fizz out. Just don't fuck with each other. Personal experience, man. Know that from personal experience.
Oh my. Should I just tweet this? Can I tweet this? That's fucking amazing, dude. Holy shit. Take the opportunity to apologize for the second call being so rough, to give Jake, thank you, to give any additional clarity for my words, and to show him how we redesigned the Panda Cup based on their feedback in the calls. I believe I made 4 attempts to reach out to various members of BTS in order to have a discussion. I did not hear back from them. Okay. Hey Ken, just finished figuring out some stuff on our end today, and looks like main stage may be possible. for the Panda Cup now. Let me know if you'd be interested in having a conversation about what that could look like, and I'll shoot you all the detailed documentation for you to read over. Would be great to have you all on board. Yeah, it's because they said no, right? It's because they said no. And then that was March 31st. 2 weeks later, hey Ken, just wanted to check back up on this. I know we'd love to work with you guys in some capacity, and the minor package was designed to hopefully allow complete freedom on your end with minimal intervention on our end, plus still helping financially for the best of both worlds. Let me know if you have any interest. Main stage being the final event on the Panda Cup this year would be really cool. Both Blank and I feel that way at least. It's probably one capital letter, right? To me, this seems like Alan was trying to get them on board. He had to get them on board and do all that. To me, all this seems like is that Ken said no. That's all I'm seeing. It's just a big no. And honestly, I understand why. There's a lot. You know, when you sign like with Nintendo or a big thing, there is a tons of rules of things you can and cannot do. All right, Mikey, this is the cheat. Okay. Hi, sorry about the calendar mix-up. We had a conversation with CAG today and let him know the date swap scenario was what would work best for us, but it seemed like we each believed that the other had talked to you guys about it. LOL. Just wanted to clarify that was still an option for you. So now this is we're talking about the date dispute. I figured some wires got crossed. It's most certainly an option for us on the table while we explore more potential venues, and I'll emphasize not taking the first weekend. We'll do my best. That was February 10th and then August 23rd of this year, so that was a 6-month gap of messages. Hey Mikey, long time since we last chatted. Hope you're the right person to go to about this since I've seen you super active in the community and at Smash events recently with BTS. We've been super hard to work on Nintendo to open things up for the Panda Cup to be as simple and seamless as possible for events to join the circuit quickly and easily without all the hassle from before. Now that things are much more straightforward, we were hoping to see if BTS would be open to main stage joining the Panda Cup. Would love to have a chat to go over what that entails if you have time. Like I said, it's a super easy process now, and I think we have ample time to help y'all promote the heck out of it. By the way, so sorry I sent this yesterday. I had no idea summit voting was ending. Yeah, so he left them on red, and then you know this sounds like? This sounds like the guy who's sliding into the DMs. Because like he opens his heart out, gets left on red.
Honestly, dude, this sounds like old H-Box. This sounds like old H, bro. If anybody who knows Smash lore, dude, anybody who knows Smash lore knows that fucking H-Box used to get picked on and fucked over and talk shit about literally by the whole, like almost the whole community. By the majority, because of like the Mango shit, how like everyone followed Mango. Like H-Box was that type of guy to like fucking ask to fucking like ask people to do shit, and then they'll like laugh at him, or like they'll be like, yeah, okay. Like, and it's funny how H-Box is like low-key like the head of not, and it's crazy how H-Box is not like low-key not the even the head of just Melee. He's the head of like Melee and Ultimate, so like kind of like all of Smash. Overwhelming Smash. But it's crazy how that works. He literally, like, I know I've seen it with my own eyes with like footage, bro, of like he was like literally like let's just say he's like the last picked in like would be the last picked like in every friend group type shit. If he was in that group, he would be like that tag along guy. That's like what H-Box is.
He was probably just sleeping.
And now he's like H-Box.
Oh, she probably my text probably didn't go through some shit. Hey Mikey, amazing work with Summit last weekend. It was a great show. Just wanted to put this up. Would love to work with y'all this year, even next. Okay, so February 10th talks to Mikey. March and April.
Like the high school click thing, like what you said earlier, Fiat.
You know what happens when you ask mom if you can do something, or you ask dad if you can do something, and then he says ask your mother, and then he goes to mom, and the mom doesn't say what they
Dead
do
ass,
here,
dude.
and then it's like ask your
Dead
father.
ass.
This is exactly what happened here.
Dead ass, man.
Look, February.
That's
You
why
got no
that's why
response
like
from Ken,
yeah, like
and so in
Hbox
August, he went to
Hbox
instead.
is like OD sometimes. Like
Ken
like
left
obviously
you're right, I'm
whatever.
sorry.
He has like his quirks, but when it's
There was
all
no
said and
response.
done,
You're
man,
right, you're right. My bad.
his man
Ken left and I
deserves
told
all the respect
That is correct.
from everyone in the community.
I thought that was during
Cause motherfucker got picked on 24/7
September that happened. But no,
back then, and
that wasn't June. You were correct.
but yeah,
And yes, and we love Ken. We love Ken. I'm sorry. We love
even though like low key, his Jigglypuff probably was a little schlepped on,
This was all
but
before.
instead of talking so much shit, just
August
find
24th,
counterplay.
I had no idea.
Maybe if he
Here's the
wouldn't talk
screenshots
so
of
much
Venus
shit
in the second
about
call.
like Hbox and his Jigglypuff, then
Alright, this is like again.
like all the shit that
Any sort
Zane
of
has
deal
found
with
out with the
marketing
Marth versus
stream,
Jigglypuff
no,
matchup in
I
the
offer
past few years would have been
multi-year
and
production
more
deal
shit
with them, even if it's
would have been
straight
found out
no
earlier
money.
rather than people
They would not sell us
spending the time
broadcast
bitching and
rights because
complaining.
there's no way our broadcast could be made so differently
It's not like you're
as
dealing with
the
Nintendo lag, bro.
streams.
It's
They
still
only sell
offline.
broadcast rights to streams that won't compete with them like an alternative language or streamers like Ludwig. And I also did restream some events. Basically, they say they sell the rights. You pay them the price, and you get the rights for the weekend. And BTS, when you pay them, they offer you stream. They said you can restream it, and they also offer you.
Like motherfuckers got personal,
if
bro.
you want,
Just from losing like a game, a set, motherfuckers got personal on Twitter. So they still do. But especially back then, where like cancel culture wasn't really a thing, motherfuckers had daggers out on the internet. And if you were a target from the lead honcho, like let's say Mango was the lead honcho, if you were targeted, bro, you were a whole bullseye, man. That's how it is. It's fucked up. That's where I kind of like what I was trying to say earlier. I don't like when there's like a head person, because when there's one giant overwhelming person, unless that person is fucking kick ass as fuck, dude, which is really hard. Everyone starts acting like a sheep, and usually the sheep are very toxic and ass. That's why there's a huge fine line between
Which event was this?
shit like that.
Gamin because?
Not a huge, a tiny.
Okay, to be on the summit, while my intention of malice or ill intent, while my intention had no malice or ill intent in my conversation with Ken, perception I will own
Dead ass,
that
dude.
publicly, and I truly apologize.
Dead ass, bro. And like I would hear, bro, like I would hear, like in the documentary too, but it's not only a documentary, like other footages, bro. I would hear this motherfucker would say, "Oh, I'm going to like business school, or I'm taking like engineering classes." So this motherfucker would like go not mad hard in a video game tourney setting, in a competitive setting, and then go mad hard in the books with studies, and then get picked on. Like, come on, man. He's just on the grind, man. Like, fuck off. Leave the man to the grind. There's a reason why the motherfucker started from the bottom that we hear.
There's so much bad blood between these two. Now, my conversation with Ken was perceived no matter what. I wish you accepted any of my multiple attempts to make peace, explain myself, or apologize, but I hope now you understand I have not now nor ever had any attempt at harming you or sicking Nintendo on you. Additionally, after we heard some wild rumors spreading on my one-on-one with Ken, we did everything to dispel the rumors, and we internally decided to always speak with TOs in groups of 3 to make sure we can corroborate anything that was said in case of misconceptions or misunderstandings. That has been our procedure now for the last 4 months. However, let me also say this publicly, along with Smash World Tour, BTS stands to gain quite a bit by taking Panda and the Panda Cup down, especially after you lost
Dota.
your contract with Dota. Bro.
What the fuck?
Okay, Alan made his, or Ken Chen made his statement. Oh shit, okay. Okay. Many major events in 2023 that are normally streaming on BTS.
Bro, where the fuck did these people are just pulling it out their ass, man? It was like the gaping. It is like the black hole from fucking Smash. How everything gets sucked in. Now everything's just getting pushed out.
Now we're going to that one, okay?
The item, or is it? Yes, item.
We're doing it. Okay. A position we were pushed into by Ken's refusal to collaborate or work together from day one. I'll repeat. Many major events in 2023 that are normally streaming on BTS have already confirmed to us that they stream on Panda's channels because the package we offered was better for them upfront, guaranteed sponsorships. So they switched from BTS to Panda. A position we were pushed into by Ken's refusal to collaborate or work together from day one.
And they don't like that.
So, Alan offered a juicier deal because Ken didn't want to work with them. So Alan tried to take the events with a juicier deal, that sort of thing.
Yo, what is that emote? You see it?
BTS.
Monka's driving.
Okay. BTS was standing to lose a lot of money next year from community streams, and you knew that. From community streams. Plus, with Panda's sales team landing deals in every major category, you wouldn't be able to sell against events next year because the categories will have been filled first. Don't pretend for a second like you are a casual outside observer of the whole situation. Okay, so there was clearly a competing conflict of interests and what it was. One more thing, I looked the other way when I heard Ken was trying to get deals turned us. I turned the other cheek when I found out BTS was threatening to pull sponsorships.
No, bro, they should have just got fucking Domino's or Little Caesars. Fuck Papa John's, man. They should have got a better pizza. Nah, actually, I don't know. I don't know how good Papa John's is yet. No, I had it before and I didn't like it. And I never had Little Caesars. I wanted pizza.
Who again, I have never met or spoken to, publicly condoning me and speaking in terms like they were personally involved. You could have had a single, a civilized adult convo with me. And Ken, even though he's on with BTS, he's still trying to poison the well from afar. I even told that he tweeted Panda's NDAs are about real estate and don't provide any protection. Turns out, after double checking specifically with Ken's NDAs and multiple lawyers, he didn't read past the first line. The NDA is standard, perfectly normal, and legally sound. Ken's been encouraging people to violate assault NDA without harming himself in any way. Encouraging people to break an NDA is irresponsible and reckless. Like unless the whole community was burning alive, and we have no idea what to do. But oh shit. Is generally overrode an NDA that deals.
Bro, like you know the really sucky part is, like obviously everything's really sucky, but like imagine like being in this community at like, well, low-key like our ages, like being young, like, well now it's like it seems like it's starting even younger. So like let's say between like 10 and like 22-ish, I guess like those are like that's like the youngest. Maybe 20 is like the age. Like imagine being like back then, like there was like majority was like 15 to 20. Imagine being like that young, being in the community, and then you're like some 30-something, 40-year-olds. Not, I guess not 40-something, maybe 30-something-year-old dude, almost 40-something, and like just like your whole life and your whole like just shit in the community just dies, man. Like that shit is tragic. And like that was like low-key like your world. That shit is ass.
Alright, so this right here, it's
obviously if you are an asshole, then kind of deserve it. But even like, even if you deserve it, it's still like fucked up.
That wasn't the case. That's what that says. Ken has been both publicly and privately turning people against Panda for months.
It's kind of like people who go to jail. Like people like get arrested, they go to jail. But then a lot of times, like when after people go to jail, they if they have the opportunity, then they become like working members of society and they just become normal people and they regret what they do.
A team org should not have control over the schedule, format, funding, seating of their own players in the biggest events of the year. I understand that. No pro league or circuit that cares about competitive integrity can justify this. That's not a bad point at all.
And the Smash community is the type of shit that
imagine, like,
they be feasting on whatever happens like the next month.
Like Liquid having
like one thing can happen one month and then the next month it's like oh now we talking about this. That's just the world I guess we live in.
And BTS has no
general.
players. There's no Summit Meister, right? There's no Summit Club, right? It's just its own thing.
Bro, and yo, the shit that Meister went through, that shit was crazy. When Meister couldn't go in a tournament because he was cause it was like a racist security guard, that shit was trash. That happened like last
That's
week or
Smokin.
some
It's
shit.
it's
Like
bit-
2 weeks ago.
A big far away from what it
That's so sad, man.
There is VGBC AMSA, right? That is true. That is true. Alan's next Slack message. Here we go.
Coinbox Sonics.
Blank. Gimmer and Ken hate you, man. Tell me something for real. This is apparently what stopped him from signing earlier. Ken said you kill everyone who doesn't work with you. Is that true?
Yeah.
Turns out Ken is spreading shit for Ken. Blank. I don't like Alan, but if they're really offering all this, then even I'd take it. Per Gimmer. How long have we been working together? 8 years, and you're really gonna do this to us?
Yeah. No, for sure, definitely. And the crazy thing is, that was like, it was like the manager or like the head of the thing. It wasn't even like some normal worker. I'm pretty sure. Like that's fucked up, man. Like that's what I mean. When people become in power, that shit is dangerous.
I explained that Nintendo can't license events on an unlicensed circuit, being the real reason why our circuit is exclusive, comma.
What the fuck? Wait.
I additionally explained that I've asked.
Hold on. I wasn't really paying attention.
Per Gimmer, how long have we been working together? 8 years, and you're really gonna do this to us? It was to the point that Blank even asked, "Brah, how do you feel about Panda? Do you have any hesitations?" To which, "Huh," said he has none. Brah. So I was able to assuage his fears and explain that no, I am not and have not threatened to kill events. I even told him I'm not threatened by Smash World Tour and have no reason to want to kill them. I explained that Nintendo can't license events on an unlicensed circuit, being the real reason why our circuit is exclusive, comma. I additionally explained that I've offered many ways to work with BTS and that I'd rather work with them and not against them, but they just won't talk to us. These are huge black bars, dude. Wait, don't these black bars look like Flat Zone?
Yo, fucking smashers, man. Like that's one thing besides the respect shit about HBox. Like besides all that shit, like that's one thing that I love about HBox. You can tell the people in the community that fucking love the game. Like they're like obviously most people, but like you could tell. Like this motherfucker is a smasher through and through, man.
That explains a bit of why he was holding back.
What the fuck I said? It looks like Flat Zone.
Very threatened by us, as does Smash World Tour. I have no thoughts on what to do, and I really don't care very much. It's clear that Ken is trying to actively undermine us, but considering that everyone is willing to work with or talk with us so far, I don't think he's been very successful. Is it Gamer saying this? Some third party, I guess. I truly believe that people and staff at BTS are not malicious.
That pause was funny.
It's just it seems like a reach. In fact, I feel like a large number of misconceptions, even beyond BTS, or about my past mentions are due to Ken. Nobody I've met at BTS has misinterpreted my words or has been anything but professional and kind except Ken, so I'm not looking to condemn their members or staffs whatsoever. This is Alan versus Ken.
Yeah.
This is the statement.
Matchup. What's the Alan versus Ken matchup? Yo, Fiat. You definitely know.
It feels like it's like aiming a hit piece at Ken, but all I'm saying
definitely know.
Is Ken.
What's the Alan Ken matchup?
That's what it seems. And maybe a giant misunderstanding.
60-40?
T.O.'s strong arming in the first 3 weeks. More than any other time period of the Panda Cup, I'm sure this is when any misunderstandings could have arisen. When we first got the green light in March 22 to begin preparations for the Panda Cup, when Omicron lit up, I was beyond excited to finally talk about something I had been working on for 4 years. The same day we got approval, I set meetings with the first 2 TOs, thinking they would see me and Panda as a collaborative partner and as an ally of the community. As a cooperator looking out for the best interest, I thought our track record spoke for itself. This is not the case. TOs by nature are a careful bunch, and many of them have been burned by others before, so it turns out they're constantly looking behind themselves for an ambush, even when there isn't one coming. Things were moving fast behind the scenes. I was new to TO negotiations, a specific skill unique from any other I found out, and I was overly excited to get things going. I knew my intent was to always be honest and truthful, but with things changing so quickly, my passion overflowing, I may have given the wrong impression to a handful in those early talks. Okay, for example, I heard at one point when I made changes to my pitch based on feedback given to me by TO1, then talked to TO2. TO1 found out and I felt I had lied to them because I didn't have time yet to update them on the changes I made. After those first 3 weeks, I slowed down with the help of some of our staff members and I started figuring out how to approach TOs in a more clear and concise manner that I hope made it harder to have any communications. Due to the fluctuant nature, I promised his early TOs that I would back up my commitment to my personal finances, so that even if things didn't pan out the way I said they would, I would do by them. So Alan was offering to back up these commitments with his own personal finances. I even said the same thing to our internal teams, and I've put my own personal funds into our hardware division on multiple occasions this year to keep the lights on. I did everything I could to reassure the TOs that I am looking out for their best interest, that there is no ambush behind them, that Panda is for real. After those first 3 weeks, I slowed down with the help of some of our staff members, and I started figuring out how to approach TOs in a more clear and concise manner that I hope made it way hard to have any misunderstandings or miscommunications. Due to the fluctuant nature of things back then, I promised his early TOs that I would even back up my... Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I read that already. So he'd back up his own things, his own personal finances, and that was there. Okay. I didn't receive any feedback from TOs directly to my staff at the time. That I did, or said things that made them uncomfortable. In fact, the feedback that I received was glowingly positive, so I figured everything was going well. For every single discussion with TOs for 2023, I had 2 other team members along with me to listen in and help me, even sending me messages mid-meeting to make sure I clarify things so there was no confusion. I went back and asked those team members over the last few days, and they reiterated to me that they never once heard me say anything that could be misconstrued as threats or strong